Hey there, how you doing? It's Roger McDonald from rogermcdonald.net, creating powerful leaders in life, work, business, and community. Trust you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to talk to you about goal setting and the power of 90-day goals, 1-year goals, and 5-year goals. So why am I talking about these three, different kinds of goals? So what can happen is, what the tendency is for people is they set these huge 5-year goals, these huge 12-month goals, and what happens is it's too big, it's too long, and what happens is they make some great progress, and then it's like, because it's so far off, the tendency is, I'm not saying everyone does, most people do, the tendency is to give up. So what happens is, what the ideal thing is that you create 5-year goals. Is like, that's the big goal. That's where I want to be in 5 years. And I tell you what, a lot of people underestimate the amount of stuff that they can actually achieve in 5 years. You can achieve a whole lot. So set these big, powerful goals, because goals actually take charge of your focus. And when you're focusing on your goals, guess what you're not focusing on? You're not focusing on, can I do it? Can I not do it? You're just focusing on that. And your subconscious mind, there's 3 parts to your mind. There's the conscious, that's your, obviously you and I are talking. The subconscious is, which is very goal orientated, and the unconscious. The unconscious regulates your breathing. It sends your blood cells around your body every 60 seconds. That's your unconscious mind. You don't need to think about that. So the power, as an NLP practitioner, what I do is I help you with your subconscious and your unconscious mind. The power of goals is that they really get into your subconscious mind by giving you problems to solve. You get a problem to solve. So your problem is, how can I achieve this 5-year goal? How can I achieve this 1-year goal? And how can I achieve these 90-year goals? So that's the power of setting goals. So you set the big 5-year goal. It's like the big dream, where you want to live, what you want to do, and it can be out of this world. That's great because it provides the big picture. It provides the vision, the absolute vision, where you're going to go. The 1 year is obviously that 5-year goals broken down into smaller components, obviously more manageable chunks. It's still a bigger chunk than the 90-day goals, but it's big enough to be like in 12 months time. I want you to think about where you were 12 months ago. You're probably like, well, that's a long time ago. Well, so it's a long time it's still a bit too long to have just 12-month goals. So you chunk down your 5-year goals down to 1-year goals, and now we're going to chunk down to 90-day goals. So 90-day goals are like, bam, it's like you get an opportunity to like hit these 3-month goals. You set little targets. Ideally, you set them in all aspects of your life, like your health, your family, your hobbies, your talents, your spiritual life, your work life, business, career, all that kind of stuff. You set balanced goals, 90 days, 1 year, 5 years. And what happens is you go after those 90 days. They take charge of your focus, but you're also keeping in mind the big picture of the 1 year and the 5-year goals. That's how it works. So set your 90-day goals. And by doing this and reading them every single day, you'll be surprised at how much you can achieve. You'll be amazed that just by reading your goals every single day, keeping in mind the short, medium, and long term, that how powerful it is that you can start pulling into, making things happen to create the life that you want to live, so that you're driving the bus and not someone else, so that you're in complete charge and, in a word, free. You have freedom from the control of others, freedom from, the control of society. You can actually have a great life where you set your own limits and not other people, and not other, perhaps the cultural or tribal expectations of you. You set your own limits. You set your own ceilings. And that's a really powerful and empowering place to be. So yeah, get your 90-day goals happening, your 1-year goals and your 5-year goals. Obviously start with the 5 years first and work back to what you can meaningfully achieve in the 90 days. And you'll find that you'll just feel, when you hit those 90-day goals, you get those quick wins. You feel like happy. It's like, yeah, I've hit those 90-day goals. And that's going to give you so much, you're going to reward yourself, go out and celebrate, go out to dinner with the family or your friends, and then you set your next 90-day goals, and those 4 sets of 90-day goals add up to the 1-year goals, and obviously that's 5 times, so that's you set your 90-day goals. There's 4 90-day goal settings in 1 year, and then you multiply that by 5, so you'll be setting 20 sets of 90-day goals, which all add up to where you're going to be in 5 years. You're going to end up somewhere in 5 years. If you don't set goals, you're just going to end up wherever the wind blows. You're just going to end up wherever life sort of blows you or other people push you. But by setting goals, you end up exactly where you want to be, or at least in the general direction of exactly where you want to be. It's very powerful. This is Roger McDonald from rogermcdonald.net, creating powerful leaders in life, work, business, and community. That's you. I'm talking to you right now watching this video. Have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you again soon.